Greetings, agents! I'm Agent Mikey.
And I'm Agent J.
Here we are again with the Marvel Future Fight December update. The theme of this update is Destiny of X.
What will be the fate of the mutants? We'll find out in this update.
Jean Grey, one of our agent's favorite mutants, will be unleashing her darkest power. Cyclops, Angel, Beast, and Polaris will also join the fight. It's all so exciting.
In addition, a special coupon code will be revealed at the end of the video. Please note that the footage presented in this video has been recorded with a test build, and that there may be differences from the actual update.
Without further ado, let's dive headfirst into the December update.
The force of the Phoenix overwhelmed Jean Grey, turning her into the Dark Phoenix. Empowered by the Tier 4 advancement and the new uniform, her power has reached new heights. All of her attacks now deal fire damage as she prepares to incinerate the world to dust.
On top of that, her Tier 3 ultimate skill has been improved so that it goes off with a bang. Time freezing, resurrection, and HP recovery alone were enough, but harnessing the power of the Tier 4 striker skill will make her power limitless. Will our agents be able to stop the new supervillain, Dark Phoenix, and her unbridled might?
Next up is Cyclops, who possesses a great leader skill. The new uniform will fortify his skill even further. Not to mention his passive, which increases energy attack, is also being buffed.
Returning as a superhero with this uniform, he will be able to stride through PvE content due to the changes of some skills that can now be cancelled. It's always right to select him for your mutant team.
Also, Angel has received a new uniform along with potential transcendence.
Angel, living up to his name, provides HP recovery and dodge to all allies. Also, his improved skills make him stronger than before. Seems like we'll have to keep an eye on him in PvP, as a super armor effect has been added to his skill set, enhancing his performance.
Yes, and don't forget his ignore targeting skill.
The feathers pouring from the sky must be a welcoming miracle to his allies and a nightmare to his enemies.
Next, Beast has always been a trustworthy physical attack leader, but through this update, his skills will enable him to play as a support as well. An additional HP buff to all allies will help his team stay strong.
Moreover, he can now take matters into his own hand with the buff of his Tier 2 passive, which increases his own attack. And that's not all. His whole skill has been reworked, so be sure to check out his new uniform.
Angel and Bishop join forces in Beast's awakening skill.
Wow, so Angel, Beast, and Bishop have all received potential transcendence.
Last but not least, Polaris joins Marvel Future Fight as a new superhero. Wielding the Force to manipulate magnetic fields, she can advance to Tier 3.
Yes, she'll be a leader and a support for mutants as she shows off her skill of absorbing energy damage only to raise her own attack.
What kind of threat will the empowered mutants be facing?
Want to know more? Prepare yourselves against the new Mutant World Boss Legend.
There we go, that's
the challenge of confronting Jean Grey, who is now the Dark Phoenix in World Boss Legend, is intense.
Yes, but overcoming challenge will be rewarding.
Of course, agents can acquire a mighty CTP of authority in this World Boss Legend. Utilizing the mighty CTP of authority will come in handy in other content, such as PvP.
Mutant growth material can be acquired by clearing the stage. Can the materials be utilized to upgrade heroes as well as in crafting?
Yes, they can be used to craft various items,
such as comic cards and custom gear to overcome the new challenge.
Are you prepared to confront the Dark Phoenix with the enhanced mutants?
And now it's time for the coupon code. Please refer to the description below for more information.
We enjoy delving into this new content of the December update with you, agents. Please be sure to check out their powers in Marvel Future Fight.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
That was way too quick. That was way too quick. That was way too quick. But we gonna take it back. Destiny of X. Let's see what they're giving us. I definitely thought it was gonna be a World Boss Legend to end the year. So I'm happy that came through. But yeah. Guys. Jean World Boss Legend, how you guys feel about that? On one hand, it's nice, but on the other hand, you know the rewards are going to be the same, even though it's going to be a new difficult boss. Alright, so Don't expect any buff to the rewards. What a week update. Yeah. Okay. I'm just happy I'll get to fight something new. It's a 5-star hero chest, same as always. It's different, yeah. Knowing she's gonna hit harder than Gore, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Oh my gosh. I like the text that they used. It's very reminiscent of watching X-Men the animated series. So that's pretty cool. And we're fighting in the Danger Room, which is kind of hilarious since people thought they were gonna bring back Danger Room. No, they're bringing back the Danger Room as a part of World Boss Legend. Oh boy. Let me see.
Items.
Such as comic cards and custom gear to overcome the new challenge.
Are you prepared to confront?
She has clones. Oh shit. I didn't even take these in at first. She has like summons and shit. Hold on. Wait a second. This shit doesn't drop Soul of the Falcons? Or I guess maybe it drop. Let me see something. It would be nice if they dropped souls, but oh well. I guess they're just replacing the black antimatter with feathers and Mcron crystals. Okay.
To upgrade heroes as well as in crafting,
Yes, they can be used to craft various items.
such as comic cards and custom gear to overcome the new challenge.
Are you prepared to confront the Dark Phoenix with the enhanced mutants?
I want to see what Polaris has. By the way, Polaris is hella thick. Like hella thick, bro.
Descendants.
Last but not least,
Like thick. Like, excuse me?
last but not
Like when the skirt goes up, just look.
least,
Thick. Anyways.
Polaris joins Marvel Future Fight as a new superhero,
Thick.
wielding the Force to manipulate magnetic fields. She can advance to Tier 3.
Yes, she'll be a leader and a support for mutants as she shows off her skill of
I knew they were gonna make her a support character as well. It's the only way. That definitely means she's gonna be paywall. But with her dropping with the update, more than likely she's gonna be in the future pass.
and a support for mutants as she shows off her skill of absorbing energy damage only to raise her own attack.
What kind of threat will the empowered mutants
So she has immunity, invincibility, a damage proc.
be facing?
Want to know more? Prepare yourselves against the new mutant world boss
Accumulation. There's an attack buff there as well.
legend.
Okay, let me just go back. I want to see where these buffs are coming from initially.
She'll be a leader and a support for mutants as she shows off her skill of
Okay, so the 4 has the immunity.
absorbing energy damage only to raise her own attack.
What kind of threat will the
The 5 has the proc. And I think the 5 has a heal as well. Yeah, there's a heal, invincibility, and a proc. Plus it's an iframe.
empowered mutants be facing?
Want to know more? Prepare yourselves against the new mutant world
So the 3 has the accumulation.
boss legend.
Let me see. I'm curious about Cyclops, but I want to see Beast.
An additional HP buff to all allies will help his team stay strong.
Immunity on the 2.
Moreover, he can now take matters into
That's just an attack buff.
his own hand with the buff of his tier 2 passive, which increases
What is this? What is this icon? Is that the chance for critical strikes? Is that the icon for like 30% chance to do more critical damage on critical strikes? I think that's it. Also, he has some type of reflect. I'm not sure. Is this physical reflect or energy reflect? Hold on. Let me see. Oh no, it's decreased damage taken from reflect. That's what it is. It's the same thing that Colossus has. So it's not actual reflect, he just takes less damage from reflect. He also has super armor. What's the fist again? What is the fist? They're never gonna remove the cap on mutant materials, man. Decrease basic damage received. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, what else we got?
Increases his own attack. And that's not all.
That's a heal on the 3.
His whole skill has been reworked, so be
Attack proc invincibility.
sure to check out his new uniform.
Angel and Bishop join forces in Beast's Awakening skill.
Wow, so
Okay, I want to go back. What did they give to Angel?
all allies. Also, his improved skills make him stronger than before. Seems like we'll have to keep an eye on him in PvP as a super armor
That's accumulation, still on his 3rd, okay.
effect has been added to his skill set, enhancing his performance.
Yes, and don't forget his
Invincibility.
ignore targeting
Damage
skill.
proc.
The feathers pouring from the sky must be a welcoming miracle to his allies and a nightmare to his enemies.
Next, Beast
I'm very curious to see how Angel's gonna perform in PvP. In a meta where we have Hulk. They said they said Angel PvP. If Spider-Man couldn't do it, I don't know how Angel's gonna do it, guys. I'm sorry. Like, Hulk is gonna freaking Hulk slap this guy into next Tuesday, bro. Go be like, see you next Tuesday, bye. Ain't no way, bro. Like, I don't see it happening. And we're long past the point where he can go in and just be like a support leader, a support character that gives you dodge. Because they said dodge and something else. Nah, bro. The only support characters that people are using in timeline these days are Colossus. Oh, man. Let me see Cyclops, though. I like Cyclops' new skills. I'm not gonna lie. We'll look at Gene last.
even further. Not to mention his passive, which increases energy.
Yo, that actually looks really cool. I'm actually kind of sad that I don't see Havoc, though.
His passive, which
Like, did he just pick up debris off of the ground, throw it in the air, and then fire the beam at it? Y'all see that? That shit looks really, really cool. It's like he picked up a bunch of stones, threw them in the air, and then fired his I-beam, hitting the stones, and then, yo, that's actually kind of cool.
Not to mention his passive, which increases.
Well, it looks like it's crystals. I don't know. It looks like he threw some Crown crystals in the sky because they're already glowing before.
Not to mention his passive, which increases energy.
Either
attack,
way, it's
is
actually
also
really
being
cool.
buffed.
Returning as a superhero with this uniform, he will be able to stride through PvE content due
Hold
to
on,
the
I need to
changes
see.
of some
I need to see the
Next
boss.
up is Cyclops,
Cyclops gives Christmas vibes. How?
who possesses a great leader skill. The new uniform will fortify his skill even further. Not to mention his passive.
Okay, so his third skill has damage accumulation. That's the first time they've ever given Cyclops accumulation, right? Like, there's no iteration of Cyclops that's ever had accumulation. So that's good. Cause like, I'm tired of him just being a support / leadership and just buying new uniforms for 5 or 10% more energy attack. they're gonna buff his leadership again. So my guess is gonna go from 35 to maybe 50% attack and 35% defense. That's my guess, because currently Natural Born Leader is at 35-25. So my guess is gonna be at 50-35. We'll see. All right, and then maybe his, I don't know, his support passive goes up to 50% energy attack as well, from 30. We'll see. But accumulation means he can finally possibly maybe be a DPS. And but the thing is, even if he becomes a DPS, is he going to be a good enough DPS for people to take a CDB of Insight off of Cyclops and give him, I don't know, a rage or energy? It's highly unlikely, right? Default is 25-25, yeah. Late, is he going to be a support meta? Cyclops has always been meta as a support. Like, you use him for the Mutant Day. So, this leadership is going to be useful with Storm. Because Storm, you're using Cyclops lead, Storm, and Dazzler. Well, it depends. There's 2 days. There's one that's this Blast Mutant, and then there's another one that's female Mutant, right? So, that one you're still going to have to use Kitty Pryde leadership with Dazzler and Storm. It would still be good for ABL though. So yeah, we got accumulation, we got an attack buff on the 3rd. Let's see what else.
Which increases energy attack, is also being...
There's nothing there. Looks like you can instantly cancel it too as soon as he throws the thing in the air. You don't even have to wait for the attack. So it depends if you're using a proc with him. You can instantly cancel.
Even further, not to mention his passive, which increases energy attack, is also being buffed.
Returning as a superhero with this uniform, he will be able to stride through...
Okay, so he has invincibility and a heal on the 5. And I didn't even book that Jean was a part of this. Marvel Girl Jean. Jean came in and gave Cyclops a look at the goods. Supercharged him, bro. You see this? She's like, Psych! He's like, Jean! Your panties are showing. I feel alive. I'm sorry, but yeah, Rogue is in the skills too. I really like to see the Timos. Like, Scott! Oh, Scott! Oh man, I hope he's actually pretty strong.
PvE content due to the changes of some skills that can now be cancelled. It's always right to select him for your mutant team.
Also, Angel...
Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at Genie. What do you got? I'm pretty sure Jean is still gonna be like a PvP character, so don't get your hopes up. Well, she's tier 4, right? So with level 80 and stuff, yeah, she's probably still gonna be good enough to push some high levels, maybe as good as Hulk, you know, with a PvP build. Hulk post nerf. Keep that in mind.
Overwhelmed Jean Grey, turning her into the Dark Phoenix. Empowered by the tier 4 advancement and the new uniform, her power has reached new heights. All of her attacks now deal fire damage as she...
So that's penetration on the 5th. And then we got an attack buff.
Prepares to incinerate the world to dust.
On top of that, her tier 3 ultimate...
Okay, so we have penetration, attack buff, invincibility. Penetration twice, huh? Nani? What? Double penetrate? She about to double penetrate you. Is that bolt coming from the 5th? Like...
Prepares to incinerate the world to dust.
On top of that, her tier 3 ultimate skill has been improved so that it goes off with a bang. Time freezing, resurrection, and HP recovery alone were enough, but harnessing the power of the tier 4
Oh, come on. I can't see what's going on here.
striker skill will make her power...
Okay. She has accumulation, but she always had accumulation. I'm not too sure if... Hold on. Well, the accumulation she had before was a healing type of accumulation. All right. Yeah, she accumulates pure damage up to 65% of max HP. Let me see the icon. Oh, wait. They might have changed it because the icons are completely different than the one that they showed here. Wait a second. These buffs are from the tier 3 though. Sorry, not the tier 3, the tier 4. So what you're saying is she gets... Is that reflect? Hold the phone. She gets reflect accumulation and attack buff from the tier 4? I'm trying to figure out if this makes sense, bro. So she gets reflect? What? Bro, when she pops at tier 4, she gets reflect? Oh god. That's gonna be toxic. Cause she already has, bro, she already has revive. And then her old third skill made it so that when she popped it, she pretty much cannot die. Right? Cause she's just healing so rapidly. Oh my god, bruh. Well, the thing is, most characters can't get off their tier 4s in PvP. I say most. Because I've played quite a lot of PvP. I'm kind of chilling this week. But Hulk gets off his pretty consistently when I'm using him anyways. And I feel like Jean Grey is probably going to be one of those. Oh god. Oh gosh. I feel bad for you guys, bruh. I feel bad. I tried to warn you. You guys wanted it. 50% of you guys want her. Yep.
Limitless. Will our agents be able to stop the new supervillain, Dark Phoenix, and her unbridled might?
Next up is...
Oh, they didn't show us the third skill. Unfortunate. So it looks like there's nothing on her 1 and 2, buff-wise anyways. This looks like it's...
Will our agents be able to stop the new supervillain, Dark...
Well, there is stuff like defense down and burn, I think.
Phoenix, and her unbridled might?
Next
Yeah,
up...
they didn't show us the third. I wanted to see if she was going to get to keep that heal. I definitely think Polaris is going to be a pit wall, yeah. See those legs, boys? Her third was the first skill they showed? Did they? I didn't see.
Turning her into the Dark Phoenix. Empowered by the Tier 4 advancement and the new uniform, her power has reached new heights. All of her attacks now deal fire damage.
No, that's the 5. That's the first skill they showed. They did not show
As
the
she
3.
prepares to incinerate the world to dust.
On top of that, her tier 3 ultimate skill has been improved so that it goes off with a bang. Time freezing, resurrection, and HP recovery alone were enough, but harnessing the power of the tier 4 striker skill will make her power limitless. Will our agents be able to stop the new supervillain, Dark Phoenix, and her
1.
unbridled might?
See?
Next up...
See? They didn't show it. They didn't show it. Do I think free to play should get her? If you can get her, get her. I'm only curious what the buff on the third is going to be, if it's going to stay the same. Because if it does stay the same, my gosh, she's going to be problematic. Exactly what I fear is going to drive a lot of people away. Hey man, I got my Jean Grey ready. I'm ready for the road. All of my roadmans, we are ready to exorcise the demons. Jean Grey is going to be beyond toxic, boys. No Mega Mythic uniform ticket left? Why do you need that? Cyclops is free to play, don't need that. Beast free to play, don't need that. Angel free to play, don't need that. Polaris doesn't have a uniform, and Jean, you can't use it on her anyways. Jean about to be looking like Pain from Naruto with them Shinra Tensei. The almighty push, eh? she want the almighty push everybody out of PvP, bro. Oh man, PTSD. Yo, PTSD about to kick in. Well, y'all wanted her, bro. I see that there's 400 of you guys here, yo. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream, bro. We coming out of hiding just for the day. It'll be interesting to see what they do for the mid-month. I'm surprised they're delaying Shadow Shell and War Tiger this much. It's been like, what, 4 months? It's crazy. I guess people aren't really excited for them, so they're figuring, delay them as much as possible. Better not play PvP? Nah, you have to play PvP. You don't want those crystals? You don't want those crystals? I'm just happy we get a new giant boss raid. It's something to beat. Not giant boss raid, sorry. World Boss Legend. I wanted a new giant boss raid though. I ain't gonna hold you. But I figured they were going to end the year with one of two. Because didn't they start 2022 off with Ultron in January? This was a pretty productive year in terms of new content, no? Because we got Gore, we got Ultron, we got Dormammu, and now we got Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix, World Boss Legend. Like, to be honest, that's a pretty good amount of content added to the game, considering who we're talking about. You know, we're talking about Net Marvel and Marvel Future Fight. When it comes to adding new bosses, they usually don't add them this quickly. You know, they do maybe one every 5 years, if you will. Nah, they usually overhaul the system, and then the bosses they release, they just leave them like that forever, bro. So I'm happy to see new bosses. I'm hoping 2023 we see a couple GBRs, bro. Big Fang Fu, I'll be here for it. Annihilus, yo, for January? Yo. Wait. Ant-Man is not January. Ant-Man is February, right? It would be dope if we get Annihilus, bro. Annihilus for the Ant-Man update as a giant boss raid? That would be lit. That would make so much sense. Cause you're going, yeah, Ant-Man is February, right? Yeah, bro. That's what we need, bro. That's what we need. We need Annihilus. Ant-Man Kang though, I guess could be Kang, whoever. You know, Kang, I'll take it. Moda, World Boss Legend. Well, I guess there's one good thing that comes from Jean Grey being tier 4, right? We get a new World Boss Legend. Onslaught? Oh, there's lots of characters that can get World Boss Legends now. Ultron basically opened it up, right? Because now we know characters that are already in the game can get uniforms and become World Boss Legends. You know? So characters that we thought could never be a legend because they're already in the game are legends. Like Void, Void for Sentry could definitely be some type of GBR or World Boss Legend. She's bringing back Danger Room, the Wrecked Edition. Yeah. Ulik, Wheelik. This guy. Is it possible for Adam to be a new GBR? Well, Adam? I don't know. Adam for a GBR? I would say probably not. How to farm 6,600 crystals fast? Borrow your friend's credit card. My guy said how to farm 6. Oh, how to farm it fast. I'm dead. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. Danger room is danger dead. Oh man. I can't wait to see the patch notes. Netmarble, please give us bios for Gene. What do you mean give you bios for Gene? Boy, if you don't go buy Magneto, give you bios for Gene. Oh, give you bios for Gene. You are funny, my guy. This is why I wanted a tier 4 Magneto, because I know y'all don't want to go buy Magneto, bro. He trash. But who knows? Maybe they'll do Santa Magneto, bro. Imagine, bro. Imagine if Magneto becomes Santa Claus, bro. Would you open your door and see Magneto pulling up with gifts, guys? Gene don't use bios? Which skill for SSJ God and Jean Grey skill? None of them apparently. Unless it's the third skill, we didn't see it. But at no point in this thing did they show us Jean Grey going like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. Look.
All of her attacks now deal fire damage as she prepares to incinerate the world to dust.
So that trailer
On top
was
of
not
that,
accurate.
her tier 3 ultimate skill has been improved so that it goes off with a bang. Time freezing, resurrection, and HP recovery alone were enough, but harnessing the power of the tier 4 striker skill will make her power limitless. Will our agents be able to stop the new supervillain, Dark Phoenix, and her unbridled might?
Next up is...
See, she didn't go Super Saiyan. She didn't go Super Saiyan God, bro. Sad for those who saved Crystal's whole year to spend on Black Friday without buying X-Men Deluxe pack. Yeah, bro. Well, what you gonna do? No one knew this was gonna happen. Netmarble knew. We don't need new World Boss Legend. We need a high reward drop rate. Stupid Netmarble. Well, we do need new bosses because it'll get boring fighting the same boss over and over again. But I will say that they should increase the rewards. And secondly, they should make it so that when you play higher levels, you get better stuff or more stuff. Shout out to Loco for coming through with the dono. Appreciate you, fam. I really do. And that Jean Grey day 1 fun. I hear you, bro. We going for that Jean Grey tier 4. Because, you know, we got to have it. PvP. I enjoy PvP. I'm taking a break this week. You know? Taking a break. I don't want to wake up and play PvP every morning. So I'm taking a break. And then, next week, we about to be toxic. Could the holiday uniforms be Magneto and Mystique? Imagine. Yo, that would make sense. Because, you know, they're always one male, one female. And Magneto getting left out seems hella bad. But maybe they have a grand plan, right? And Mystique, oh, that's money. They should increase the Soul of the Falcon capacity per day. There's a lot of things they should do. I think we have another maybe 6 months before people are like raging about the rewards. Just because of the fact that if they drop another tier 2 native tier 4 within 6 months, people are gonna be pissed. Love you, bro. You're such a funny guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love. But yeah, moving forward, guys, I highly recommend that you guys keep characters at level 72 or level 80, because Jean Grey just opened up a whole new realm of possibilities, right? Because we thought, you know, they're dropping one tier 4 every 2 weeks. There is no way, or at least I thought, there's no way they're going to start dropping tier 2 natives anytime soon when people can barely keep up with the tier 1 characters getting tier 2, right? No, that's not right. Because now we're seeing tier 2 characters getting tier 4, well, tier 2 native getting tier 4 is wild. So if you start just dropping the back, I'm happy I didn't tier 4 Captain America, bruh. Because I really don't need him. And that would have set me back on my Jean Grey fun, bro. So, wait for Star-Lord and Adam getting tier 4. Yeah, see, I thought the first tier 2 native getting tier 4 was going to be Adam Warlock. Right, that would have been a year from now. Well, not a year from now, but like it would have been about a year with the tier 4 system in place. And I thought by then they would have definitely made it easier. Right? Only whales can tier 4 Jean Grey in 1 week. That's not true. There's free-to-play players out there that never tier 4'd anyone. That's just been sitting on their resources. They can probably do it day 1 too. We finally got 5 characters in one update. Yeah. You have 15k carbs in your yeah, you might be able to do it. I think you're probably gonna need minimum 12k. I'm assuming if you get some luck, right? But I'm thinking 12 to maybe 15, 16k is what most people are gonna need. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with this month, because if they drop a tier 2 native tier 4 and then still continue with the pattern of every 2 week or every 2 week cycle a tier 4, that's pressure. That's pressure. They're really not gonna ease up off the gas. That's pressure. You have 13k carbs but 0 soul. Yeah, you gotta play Giant Boss Raid more, man. Cheesy, calm down. Calm down, Cheesy. Yeah, Cheesy, you better calm down. Don't get too excited. Cheesy sounds like he's trying to sign up for Polaris's OnlyFans, bro. Oh. I think I have like 10k carbs just chilling. Can a player clear? Yeah, you can clear Giant Boss Raid with 10% Pierce. I think you need about like 6 to 8%. You'll be fine. Who would you rather had gotten tier 4, Cyclops or Jean? Magneto, man. I would have preferred Magneto get a tier 4 first. Beast is the definition of true comedy. This guy. Now, I would prefer Magneto get it first, and the reason for that is because at least you could get some use out of Magneto, as opposed to right now, you have no choice but to buy Magneto, and he's useless for the most part, because Cyclops is going to be a better leadership / support than him, right? No matter where you're using him, because you could easily turn Cyclops into a villain with one of his older uniforms, and that's not going to run you 6,600 crystals, right? So I just wanted Magneto to get some use, and then if Jean Grey came tier 4 after, at least you had a reason to buy Magneto, and you still got some value out of Magneto, as opposed to now you have a reason to buy Magneto, but no use for him. You know? So if the Magneto uniform shows up, Magneto still Shadowland meta, stop it, bro. Stop it. They gotta fix Shadowland, bro. But yeah, if they make it so that Magneto gets something in the next like month, then okay. Brotherhood of Mutant updates soon? Maybe. I would definitely take a Brotherhood of Mutant update. Definitely. Alright guys, so I'm gonna hop off. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Make sure to smash the like button. I'm gonna go play some God of War. Cause that shit is hella fun. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for popping by. And keep an eye out for the patch notes. Should be interesting to see what else they're dropping with this World Boss Legend update. World Boss Legend? Yeah, World Boss Legend. Can't. Hey man, it's a good way to end the year.